In terms of design, Constance, the sister, is colorblind, so the player will see this when they switch to her perspective. Our initial idea had her view in black and white, but we decided to be more visually appealing and have a more purplish pale color with a little bit of yellow to represent her colorblindness. A challenge we face is getting the colors of the background consistent with Alice and Constance. So let me take you into my iPad and I'll show you how I solved this. First, I draw from Alice's point of view because they have all realistic colors, and then I transfer it to Constance's point of views, changing the midtones, highlights, and shadows to match the previous finished artwork. And when it's finished, I add little whimsical highlights and shadows to tie it all together. When designing our escape rooms, there's also a fine balance between having a cohesive scene and also having specific elements in the scene pop up and be noticeable for the player to click on them. For example, in chapter 3, we have this draft and all the elements are in there and look clickable potentially, but they aren't a cohesive scene. Another thing that plays into designing our layout and our background is the watercolor theme. We chose it because it's very dreamlike and it gives a lot of potential in depth, but inherently you want a watercolor effect to look transparent, and it's hard for objects to be transparent and also stand out in a scene with multiple focuses. One way we fix this is just to have a better composition of the scene. We can also have objects in place to lead the eye to a certain location, just like in our first chapter. We have books on the floor that lead to the bookshelf in the back because through user tests, we realized that a lot of people did not notice to click on the bookshelf.